Good morning. Bit of a different Monday this week because I've decided to work Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday because I think I'll be more productive. Mondays were super quiet and I felt a little bit like I wasn't getting as much done. So I'm going to do those 3 days, which means today I'm off work. Next week I'm off. I know a couple of people from work have cancelled their leave, but I am excited because I will definitely feel the benefit of not working, even though we're at home. Anybody else? Anyway, let's see what happens today. So far this morning, I've been looking at Disney dining reservations for our trip in September. We didn't really make reservations last time because I didn't realise how far in advance you had to book them. I thought it was all to do with the dining plan, which we didn't have because we stayed off site. But this time there are some places we really want to go to, so I'm booking them well in advance. Also, assuming we can go. Milo is playing a Gigantosaurus game. This was sent to us for review, so I'm going to talk to you a little bit about it later on. But you see, what level are you on?
2.
2. He seems to be enjoying it so far.
Or 3. I think I'm on level 4.
And it's based on a Disney Junior game called Gigantosaurus, if your kids are into dinosaurs.
It's not a game.
Sorry, a TV show. Yeah, if your kids are into dinosaurs, I think that they'll like this one. Also, while I remember, I posted an anti-haul yesterday. Basically, this is my equivalent of a shopping Sunday. So I went through some stuff that appealed or didn't appeal, whatever stood out to me on the Boots website and talked through whether or not I would want to buy it, my thoughts about things, and then lots of people in the comments chimed in with their thoughts as well. It's something I think I might continue to do every week, every other week. So if you're interested, go and watch it and let me know. We've taken a break from Gigantosaurus to play a Disney Zoom Zoom game. We've had this for ages and we've hardly ever played it, but the general vibe is loads and loads of little multiplayer games. Like it's kind of like arcade games.
Pass. Do you want to do pass?
Yeah.
I want to pass.
Okay. So I'm thinking this is one of the things that should be out for us to play with right now. I remember this was my favourite one before, like an air hockey game. It's hard though. Exciting moment of the day. I got dressed. Strange kind of outfit, but it's an outfit all the same. Milo is going to do a Comic-Con, which we suggested the other day because we realised we were going to miss the Comic-Con that was on in April. It's basically just like a bunch of people. I mean, you know what Comic-Con is, but I'm trying to explain what like the poor man's Comic-Con in Doncaster is. Just a bunch of people dressed up, selling memorabilia. And Milo particularly likes the Lego figure stand where you can buy all these different Lego figures. So Milo is setting up, let's see if he's doing it now. Here we go, it's over there. Milo is setting up his own Lego figure stand. Ella is helping him paint a sign. And that is the activity for today. Since the kids are occupied, I'm watching Wine Country for probably the 100th time. And eating my leftover pizza. These moments of me time are precious. Right, I've been through a load of candles and wax melts and all that stuff. And I want to clean out these jars. If you have never seen this done before, this is a super easy way of getting wax out of candles. I know some people put them in the freezer. I personally find this a little bit simpler. Basically, it welts. It melts the wax, and the wax will all float to the top and create kind of one solid disc. And the best part of that is you can then put that in like a wax melt thing, you know, like an oil burner or whatever. And you can use it again. The kids have also made some extras for money for Milo's Comic-Con stall. This is a placeholder sign. This is the sign that Ella has made for him. That is taking a very long time to dry. This is what they end up like. Now, some of these have still got some stuff in the bottom because I had layers and layers. I've got some like tea lights and things that I've used. But you can use these as wax melts. Not more than once, really. There's not really enough scent in them to use them more than one time, but still. We've played games. We've done Milo's shop. I can't even think what we've done today. I feel like it's been a completely wasted day, and yet I feel like this is the first time I've sat down and done absolutely nothing. I lay on the bed where I'm supposed to be putting away clothes and hanging some stuff up that I've washed, and the window's open so the sun is on me, and I'm like, I could just fall asleep right now. And all that stuff needs to be put away as well. I'm just feeling extra lazy today. Maybe it's because I've switched my work days. I think by Thursday I'm going to be kicking myself that I pushed my work week, but hey ho. I'm going to do a live with my friend Charles in about an hour on Instagram, And I feel like then the day is winding down and I feel like I've got nothing done. My clothes on top of my wardrobe are just taunting me. I need to bring them down and swap out my winter stuff for my summer stuff. Then at least I can hang around the house in like floaty dresses and what have you instead. Because I'm running out of socially acceptable, I suppose it's not socially, but you know what I mean, like acceptable clothing to wear that's not pajamas, but that feels comfortable enough to like be in the house. I'm like a biscuit away from putting on jeans. I'm so sick of leggings. Just gonna have 5 more minutes sitting here on my phone doing absolutely nothing. I just spent 20 minutes looking at my phone at loungewear. I've told myself I'm not allowed to buy more loungewear. I've done very well in terms of not shopping for unnecessary items during this isolation so far, but I am at breaking point when it comes to jogging bottoms. I just got off the Instagram live. I swear to God, every time I think, well, maybe I could like slightly be more of an introvert. No, 100% I'm an extrovert. I just completely power down. I'm completely zapped of energy the less socialization that I do. I know I'm home with the kids, but it's different. It's the like talk. Often when I was, back in the old days when I had Thursday, Friday to myself to film, I would do an Instagram live in the car before I came home from the school run because I would come home full of energy and desperate to film something. And I have to remember this. It would be good for me to do a little morning Instagram live just to kind of like, it's the weirdest thing, but it's a bit of a photosynthesis type situation in terms of, if I'm using that right, in terms of an extrovert, like you are literally being energized by that interaction. It is the strangest. But I need to do that more often because it does just completely drain out of me. And then you get to the point where you can't be bothered to socialize. And I think that's when people get a little bit low and down and they just feel like, ugh. But in actual fact, maybe if you just pushed yourself to get online and chat to your friends, you would feel better. I don't know. It's my 2 cents. Now I've got to make dinner. It's very exciting. No, thank you. I've got one. I made, I don't know if you saw it, but I made camembert the other day and I cooked it for too long, which really wasn't long. And I curdled it and it was like the end of the world. Today it's absolutely perfect.
Nice.
Got steak.
For me.
Oh, for you.
What is this?
It's beer. No. And so I've got plenty of bread, plenty of steak, and I'm going to have a little camembert fondue. And Lee's got a much more reasonable, healthy meal. It's comfort food, friends. Also, it really did feel like the end of the world the other day when I curdled the camembert, so I'm very happy now. Milo and I have gotten back into reading books at night time. He stopped reading books because he was all about watching his computer, Netflix. But he's been quite into this, and so tonight we're reading The Jungle Book. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. He's just run off to get a drink of water. I'm remembering why we stopped reading books, because he's got the attention span of a gnat. We'll do like a page, then he wants to have a conversation about something. And yesterday, we just kind of kept breaking off into different things, because it's the same with Lee. They cannot concentrate on anything. Both of them have been known to interrupt their own sentences with new sentences. I can be talking and Lee will like start a completely new conversation. It's hilarious how they are the same person in that way. But anyway, that's going to be it for today's vlog. A revelation about being an extrovert in this weird isolation. I think with Lee because Lee is still working, we've got this kind of routine where he's still going out to work. So when he comes home, you know, there's still a regular routine for us. And at the weekend, it still feels like a weekend. But when he's not here, I definitely notice a difference in my energy levels. I think because I've not got that kind of like back and forth talking to someone. And I don't know why I hadn't thought about that. I thought because I was with people in the house, it was the same. But of course it's not, because when I'm working at home, I'm sitting at the desk completely insular all day, trying to block out everything else. And so I am not absorbing that same kind of energy that I do in an office environment. So maybe knowing that will help me moving forward in terms of my like day-to-day work stuff. But yeah, let me know. Extrovert problems, who's with me?
And I will leave my windows open so that I can hear the sound of